I'm really sorry to keep banging on about it. But how's the boat doing?
Well, boats are boats, aren't they? People are people. So we look at it, we're, excuse me.
Yeah.
Do you really want to be bored about boats? Not really. What I would suggest to you is come down and have a look at it. If you want to come down and see what we do, I can bore you for boats all day. And anybody who knows me will say, I'll never use one word when 20 will do. So you get the full 2 and 6 minute talk. What we're about, and this to be recognised as a micro charity, to be recognised by the local community and the wider community of Durham for what we do is really, really self-affirming that we are doing something right. We look after veterans. Most of our participants have suffered physical disabilities, mental stress, injuries through warfare. And let me tell you guys, once the smell of the cordite leaves the battlefield, nobody gives a damn. Right? Well, we do. And my fantastic group of volunteers over there. I just had a vision. Some of us used to work, Colin Laycock and I started working for Health Career about 2015, and when they packed up their facilities in 2020, we didn't want to let go what we'd started. So we found another place in Darlington and we started to build it up. We've got Martin and Dee who've been with us from the start. We're looking for everything. And everybody in this room who's involved tonight, you're amazing people. Because I know the hours that you've got to put in to make something work. Nobody gives a rat's bottom. They're not looking for that. But it's the passion. If you've got the passion for what you do, you're going to do it. Hell or high water, you're going to do it. You're going to keep going on with it. We will make $1 go $1 million away. We will make it happen. We will find a way to do things. And it's about changing perception. And if we can get a man or woman coming into us that are absolutely done with life, and trust me, some are suicidal, and we've lost some to suicide over the years. If you can put a spark into somebody's head that they're worthy and they're genuine, we can change lives. And we do that by just working in this space. This is the space, this is the learning space, the hard yard, where you can look somebody in the eye and you're going to give them skill and they're going to give you that back in spades and they're going to be proud of themselves. And it's never been about wood, but at the end of this, watch out. Look out for the Northern Echo, because they'll be covering it when we launch this Viking boat down somewhere in Darlington. So whoever the mad fool was that nominated us for this award, thank you very much. We will do you proud. Thank you.
I just like to say what a privilege it's been to interview Bob Marshall I first visited the Viking Boat Company, I don't know, 2 years ago. My wife came home actually and said, I've been stopped in the street by this bloke and he wants you to ring him because he knows you work for the Northern Echo and he's building a boat. And I thought, I can't be bothered with that, Little did I know what was behind that story, and I think it's just a great, great story. I wrote about it, interviewed Bob for about 7.5 hours. It's the first, in 40 years, it's the first time I've written a story that was 20,000 words long. He is an incredible man. There are people who benefit from this charity, whose lives have genuinely been saved by it, and I just think what you do is brilliant. Bob Marshall, everybody! Seriously, go down there, have a look at this Viking boat. There's a little